An hour from uptown Charlotte in any direction, and you'll find a working farm. As much as Charlotte is growing, Union County is home to the third highest number of farms in North Carolina, but not all farms are growing crops. In our Planet Carolina report, Jeff Saunier shines the light on this. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, these farm fields outside of Monroe in Union County, there's a new cash crop in town, and it's a little different. There's no seed involved, no fertilizer involved, and especially it doesn't require rain because, you know, on a solar farm, the less rain, the better.
Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat.
What used to be here?
This was a farm owned by a single landowner, and I think it was growing corn the last time we checked.
Yep, it used to be like every other Union County farm with these rows of tall corn before.
Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat.
But not anymore.
Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat. Hey.
Now, alongside the cornfields and soybean fields and cattle grazing in the grass are fields of glass, 600,000 solar panels, producing enough power for 10,000 homes for a whole year, all from this one farm, all from the sun.
It took about 8 to 10 months to build. It's on 400 acres here in Union County. Generates 60 megawatts of electricity. So as solar farms go, it's one of the biggest, probably one of the top 5 in the state.
Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat.
Joe Griffin's actually okay with his new solar next-door neighbors. Since the 70s, Joe's been riding his old tractor here on the same 10 acres. His home now surrounded by Duke Energy's 400 acres. But on this day, every day really, all Joe sees is an occasional Duke pickup truck, and the glass, and the guy who mows the grass between the glass.
Maybe there was more land available down this area, I'm not sure.
And Jimmy Starnes, who's putting out fresh melons here at the local farmer's produce stand down the road.
Yes, all locally grown right here, probably within a 25-mile radius.
He says the Duke Solar Farm isn't the only solar farm nearby.
There's one on Newtown Road, that's the next highway over. There's one straight down Waxhaw Highway right there. They're popping up everywhere.
Union County or Rutherford County or Gaston County or Cleveland County, those counties surrounding the Charlotte area would probably be good spots for solar facilities in the future.
The carts take the leaves to the farmyard where the women...
Duke Energy's also looking to the past for big solar sites in eastern North Carolina.
Tobacco is part of the North Carolina tradition.
Harvesting power on the same fields today where generations of farmers used to harvest tobacco.
You know, when you talk about solar in North Carolina, a lot of it's east of Raleigh or east of Fayetteville. I think you're going to see a lot more. I think when you look at Duke Energy over the next 15 years, we're going to build a lot more solar. We'll probably double what we have in the state now and keeping us a number 2 in the nation.
Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat.
The one that's showing there now, it's in a desert area in Arizona.
Brandon Edmondson is in charge of Charlotte's Renewable Control Center, a high-tech, high-security operation that oversees almost 90 solar farms and other new energy sources, all on the grid, all over the country.
Yeah, so we have, most of our solar assets are located in California, North Carolina, Arizona, and Texas.
And no matter where it is, if something breaks on a solar farm, Edmondson says they can see it and fix it from here, or send a crew out to fix it from there. It's all about running at peak efficiency, although there is one solar farm problem the Charlotte Control Center can't fix.
You know, it'll dip down when the cloud cover comes over. So you can see that in real time. You know, we want to keep our availability up. We want these inverters and these turbines running at all times so that we can capture that free energy.
Utilities also see affordable solar as an energy solution that doesn't create the pollution that these older power plants do.
We've closed more than half and retired more than half of our coal fleet in North Carolina. People have become more conscious of their footprint and how they want to leave the planet. That's one reason we did get into renewable energy a dozen years ago. So by the time it becomes more and more mainstream, we've got the expertise to operate it and to have it flow seamlessly onto the grid.
Which brings us back to Union County and the one question we haven't answered yet. If solar power is good for the grid and good for power customers and good for the planet, are solar farms good for farmers?
We have prime growing conditions, weather-wise, soil type.
Andrew Baucom is the agricultural extension agent for Union County, and he says the big companies like Duke, looking for big farms, are actually paying more to lease the land for solar than most farmers could ever make farming.
Boy, it makes me wish I had some land.
Farming's a hard business.
Yeah, I mean, and you just sit back getting a check every month, I would definitely think about it.
Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat.
Yeah, a little cloud cover right now, giving us a break from all that sunshine. By the way, if North Carolina's #2 in solar power, who's #1? Well, it's California, which has a lot more rooftop solar panels than we do here. Plus, it's 4 times bigger. Plus, of course, they've got a desert. A lot of desert. Amy?
Thanks so much, Jeff. Duke Energy's Monroe Solar Facility opened on South Rocky River Road in April last year. Duke touts it's not just the 60 megawatts of power it produces, but also the pollution it doesn't produce. It's like taking 11,000 vehicles off the roads. Pretty big impact. Well,